Hi everyone, welcome to UTV Guna. It finished 2-2 against Liverpool yesterday at Anfield. I've got Josh with me. Your thoughts on the game, bro?
Mixed emotions. I don't know how to feel about this one. It's 2 points dropped, but then look at our record at Anfield, so I'm kind of glad we got 1 point. If it wasn't for Ramsdale, we could have lost. Like Ramsdale yesterday was tremendous. The double save. It's got one of them two saves have got to be save of the season. There's no doubt. Ramsdale again proving why he should be England's number one for the next tournament at the Euros 2024. But yeah, absolute tremendous game. What a game that was. Best game I've seen. Game of the season, in my opinion. Like no one can say that other games have been game of the season. That game yesterday, game of the season. 2-0 up. Unfortunately, I'll give credit where it's due. Credit to Liverpool, as much as I hate him, but credit to Liverpool for coming back from 2-0 down. And obviously, you know how I've been calling Jonathan Morley out. Got a text from him last night, shockingly, saying there's no bad blood. There ain't bad blood. It was just all talk, all going through TikTok and stuff like that. But yeah, credible game and credit to Liverpool for coming back.
Yeah, bro. We started so well. 2-0 up. Martinelli's been on fire recently, scoring a lot of goals and assists. Got the first goal, got the assist for the second goal. Both of them were brilliant team goals as well. Great build-up play.
No, yeah, you know what I said to everyone, Martinelli's going to score because let's face fact, every time he has come up against Liverpool, he has scored. Carabao Cup scored twice. Scored yesterday. Scored early in the season. He's always scored against Liverpool. Every game he's played, he's always been on form against Liverpool. So there's no doubt he's going to score. Happy Gabriel Jesus scored. He's been on fire since he's come back, and now he's 3 goals in 3 games since coming back.
Unfortunately, they managed to get that goal back just before half time. That was a big turning point. If we could have gone in half time with that 2 goal lead, it would have made the second half easier for us. I wanted to ask you, what did you think was the reason that compared to the first half, our second half performance was not as good? Would you put it down to tiredness, maybe lack of experience, or just credit to Liverpool?
I've got to give credit to Liverpool. Like they knew they had to come back and try and win this game because, as we know, they are fighting for top four. And I said this to you after Palace. It's going to be difficult because they are fighting top four and we're fighting for a league. So it's going to be evenly matched. Yes, we had them majority in the first round up until the last 10 minutes of the first round, where that whole Shaka and Trent Alexander-Arnold. And you know what? I've been hearing like people blaming Shaka. Can't blame Shaka. Anyone would retaliate if they got tackled like that and not given a foul. It was a blatant foul, but there was no need for Trent to like elbow him in the back. Like, but yeah, that obviously piped the crowd up and stuff like that. And we know what it's like when the Liverpool fans, when Anfield gets pumped up. Liverpool on another level, and it showed that today that it did. Like it's like last season, when it was 0-0, Liverpool for Arsenal, and then Mikel Arteta and Jurgen Klopp clashed, and it piped the crowd up, and then we went on and lost 4-0 at that point. But obviously, last season was different because we're a different mentality, and you see how much we've made progress because we've come out Anfield with a point, and we've come out Anfield frustrated because we really wanted them 3 points. We haven't seen that for like the past 3, 4 years.
Yeah, definitely. It's great signs of progress. And you mentioned Ramsdale there, outstanding. What a goalkeeper he is. He's been getting better and better. Last couple of seasons, been putting in many outstanding displays. When it comes to the end of the game there, we had such a great chance. We couldn't take it. It was just if Martinelli had timed the ball a little bit better, Saka was through and goal. And we also had that chance with Gabriel. So, it's one of them games. You look at it, we had our chances in that second half as well. Even though we didn't play so well in the second half, we did have our chances. Their chances. Ramsdale made the great saves. Also, the penalty that they missed. So, overall, in reflection, you'd say 2-2 draw is a fair result.
Yeah, yeah, 2-2 draw is a fair result, and oh my God, when we was on a counter attack with only 20 seconds left in this game, I'm surprised I didn't even lose my voice because I was proper shouting. I was going, fucking attack, attack, pass, shout, shout. I was fucking shouting anything that was coming to my mind because how much I wanted that game. I did not sit down the whole game. These games like this, I can't sit down. I was bouncing my leg. I was pulling my hair because I was just anxious and I was nervous because I really wanted to win because of this Jonathan Morley person. Like when me and him going back and forth with video after video, and I really wanted to win it because he runs his mouth about Arsenal too much, saying that we're going to have a downfall, we're the shittest team, and I had to respond. So I really wanted to win this, but obviously we drew. We've come away with a point, but now the next 8 games are crucial. We have to win all, or win or draw to City, and we win the league. If we can win and beat City, we win the league. And if we can win and draw, we can win the league. But if we go win and City carry on winning and then beat us, it's done because of the goal difference. Like I said, the only way we can catch City on goal difference is score 3 or 4 goals each game, every week, and keep a clean sheet.
Yeah, bro, it could have come down to goal difference. So hopefully we can, these next 2 games we're going against West Ham and Southampton. If we can get some real good, comfortable wins, we can close that goal difference down on them. Wanting to ask you about that West Ham game now. It's the next one for us, London Derby. What's your thoughts?
I'm confident because the way the West Ham have been playing this season, like it's not how they've been playing over the last 2 seasons. So I'm confident with that one because they're not really on great form. They're fighting for relegation, but they're not. For me, they're not actually fighting for relegation. We all know they're going to stay up. West Ham ain't going to get relegated, so we all know that. But I feel like we're going to be more up for it because we have a reason to. They don't. They're going to survive either way, and all the West Ham fans should know that they're going to survive either way. So I'm comfortable with win, but for me, I don't know the scoreline because we're seeming to keep conceding silly goals. Like Liverpool's first goal, it was silly. It was poor defending. Poor defending. You can't let Henderson have that little touch and then Salah run onto that.
Okay, so as you said there, vital 8 games coming up now. Can I take it game by game? We're getting closer and closer to that finishing line. City do have a lot of games. They've got the Champions League games coming up against Bayern Munich. They've got the FA Cup game. They're looking at the fixture list before we play them now. We got 2 games, they've only got 1. If we can win both our games, and if they win their game, we would go into that game 9 points ahead of them. They would have 2 games in hand, though, but it's a really crucial time and a chance. It will put a lot of pressure on them if we can get to 9 points ahead of them before that game at Etihad.
Well, yeah, if we go 9 points clear, and if they obviously do win, they obviously have 2 games in hand because of the FA Cup and Champions League. But that's the thing, let's face facts here. It's going to the end of the season. There's no doubt about it. It is going to the end of the season, either on the same points or us 3 points ahead. Because I don't see City losing, to be honest. City want to catch us up. If I see them playing bad in the Premier League for the next few games, it's clear they're only going for the Champions League then, because that's the main goal for them, in my opinion. They shouldn't worry about the league. They should worry about Champions League because that's the trophy they all want to win. There's no doubt about that. But we'll see how it goes because the goal difference for me, I think 5 goals away on goal difference. So we just have to put in big score lines. I mean, look at Palace. They beat Leeds 5-1, and we beat them 4-1. But they are still managing to get goals. We have to do that. We can't make it like. For me, Arteta got the substitutions wrong. He made them too late. Like you can see, Zinchenko was getting tired, but it kept him on until the 80th minute. It should be minimum. Subs for me should start for minimum 60 minutes onwards. But it was getting too tired in defence, and that's how obviously Roberto Firmino, as always, scoring against us. That's 11 goals against us now. It's peak. It is. Yeah, mixed emotions really.